Hi, how's it going? So a bit of background first. About 3 years ago, I went to London to study English and ended up staying for around 10 months. After that, I came back to Japan. But recently, I've been feeling a bit nostalgic about British culture. It reminded me of something. Back when I was at language school, a mate of mine recommended this British teen drama called Skins. This one. He told me absolutely brilliant and that I had to watch it. So yeah, I finally gave it a go, even though I'm already inside this reading now. Then by me, it's so good. From start to finish, episode 1 is packed with humor, some little and detail here and there, some visual gags, bits of dialogue. It just grabs the way through. And then there are these moments really make me stop and think, like about communication, meals, love, all that. I picked up 3 points that I reckon was discussing, not just something for students to think about. There are things that are common to everyone in the world, things that really get anyone thinking. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to share the bits I found interesting and hopefully have a bit of a chat about those 3 discussion points with you lot. That's why I'm uploading this video, yes? I know I'm a bit late to the party for Teen Drama Skins because it came out 18 years ago. And in this video, I'll be giving my first thought, series 1, episode 1. So if you've never seen Skins or it's been ages and you've forgotten what happened, go give it a watch first and come back and chat about it together. Just assume everything I'm saying here is my personal take. Other Japanese might see things differently, of course. To be honest, I'm not exactly fluent in English and don't have much vocabulary, but luckily I found the script for this episode online. So I went through it line by line using ChatGPT and Google, just trying to figure out what each bit really means. While watching, I paid close attention to the actor's expression too, trying to imagine what kind of nuance they were going for with each line. It really helped me take in full story properly. Alright, from the very start, I mean the first scene, it kicks off with Tony blasting music in the bathroom, winding up his dad on purpose, and straight away, it's full of slang. Seriously, for the wall starting with TW, yes, for the wall starting with WA, yes. Wait, people use this language for singing in the morning. From start to finish, the episodes absolutely packed with slang. I know that it's a drama, so it's obviously exaggerated for entertainment, and not totally how real life is. But still, it was a bit of a shock. In Japan, even when we get angry, we might say things like in Japanese. But we don't have nearly as many slang words like that. I imagine it must be a nightmare for translators to figure out how to handle all those phrases. Honestly, this show could be just a slang study guide. And another thing I noticed, this is sorry sometimes, even for tiny things. That really stood out to me, and it reminded me of my time in the UK. Just walking around town, you hear sorry, like when you bump the shoulder in the street. That part of British culture felt very close to Japan. We also say sumimasen, often with a bob. Oh, and they were using those old phones like LG, Nokia, not smartphone. That's such a blast from the past. Back in the day, before the smartphone, I was all using those when I was a student. Those phones also was a usual thing in Japan. Totally He was putting people on hold constantly and just chatting away like mad. Big much in it. And lastly, the scenery. I stayed in London 3 years ago, and watching this show again really brought back memories. That calm, quiet vibe in the street, the layout of the houses, the color of the ribbon, all of it felt so familiar. It's wild that this was filmed 18 years ago, but the city doesn't seem to have changed much. I kind of wish I could dance barefoot on the carpet with some ghetto-style music too. One of the things I really like about Skins is all the little subtle jokes tucked in here and there come from the dialogue. Others are visuals, but they're probably incredible. Right, so I'm gonna give it 7 points of dialogue that I saw were hilarious, and I'll be reacting to that line. Can you guess what scene they're from? If you are Skins fans, you know straight away, yeah? Palming pews or something? Palming what? Do you want it? I want a piss. On my piss. The Nagama bitching with the zero cameras. Oh dear. Alicia? Real big guy? Brian, that's wrong. Tony, this is Sarah, John, Sarah, Marty, Felicius, Hugh, Sebastian, Sarah, Simon, Sarah, Nate. How many Sarah? Very, very. Katsumoto Fekura. All useful body language. Everyone's gay. Oh my gosh. Did you get on? That easy for proper fan, right? Example 2 of my reaction to some scenes. See if you can guess which moments I'm reacting to. Who the hell buys a new bit like that? Mate, put no more hackers of that. No way has your funny fan, seriously? Yes, it's got a proper hole in it, mate. That's it, just a little reaction down. Bet you clock all seen straight away doing that. Now let's move on to 3 discussion topics. Discussion 1, communication. Is using slang and insult legit way to build friendships? There's a lot of slang throughout the episode, but Tony uses it especially when chatting to shit like "Wake up shit, you twat," virginity, yours, you ass, shit, answer, you twat. Hearing all that, it kinda makes me want to use it myself, doesn't it? It's mad how someone was often to do with body parts become straight up insults. And somehow, checking around insult like that can actually bring mates closer. People laugh, it becomes sort of bonding things. Now, obviously in Skins, I know they exaggerate stuff to make more entertaining. But still, some people reckon that if you speak like that, you only attract bad friends. Actually, Tony talks about split and stuff like that in the show, doesn't he? So what do you think? Can swearing and slang be a way to deepen real friendships? Or is it just a red flag? Discussion 2. Yes. What would you say if a mate told you being a virgin is something to be ashamed of? You know that it's a cafe where Tony sets shit. Oh, finally. Embarrassing. It's common and quite normal for someone to see it's embarrassing shit. Tony was saying to me that cafe scene wasn't him. Telling the shit that being a virgin is something to be ashamed of. If you were wearing shit shoes, how would you have responded? Would you say something like, I don't care? Or, yeah, fair point. Thing is, what it's true and actually quite ideal to wait till you are mature enough and with someone you truly care about. I get the feeling that a lot of guys are into that kind of straight-laced guy. That might be why Tony acted like being a virgin was embarrassing, like he already picked up on the pressure. But I don't know really. It's probably one of those things the same everywhere. I mean, in Japan, I remember lads like Tony back when I was in school too. So seems like common things to everyone in the world, except religion. So yeah, honestly, what would you say if your mate came up with something like that? Let's skip the idealistic stuff. I'm talking proper. Real world answer here. Discussions with love. If someone doesn't see you romantically, should you keep chasing them? Or move on to someone else? There's that moment when Cassie and C are bouncing on the trampoline and she asks, "You bounce at me. Michelle." I don't know why women can be incredibly perspective, especially when it comes to judging men. They can tell who fancies who without anyone saying a word. She said that Tony doesn't love her properly, but you do. And it's too fucked up because she totally loves him even though she's saying years later. This scene really hit me. It makes me wonder, can this scene sweet ever need to be loved? It's case by case, sometimes yes, sometimes no, I think. But I honestly don't know. What's the signing practice when someone sees just as a kind and not as a romantic option? That's something should up a lot in Japanese drama and online discussion too. It's a pretty relatable situation and I reckon a lot of people have been there. So what do you think? Skins is one of those rare shows that still feel incredibly fresh and entertaining, even though it aired 18 years ago. I'm 32 now, so when I think about it, I'm actually pretty close in age to the actors when they filmed it. Maybe that's part of why I'm so drawn to it. It just hits close to home. So what scene did you all find funniest? PhD or Gruta's Tatsumoto Pika? Honestly, from start to finish, it's just packed with these clever little jokes. I love it. Personally, I really wish Skins would catch on more in Japan. It's genuinely such a brilliant show. Oh yeah, I do regret not trying to tease watch it while I was in UK. Shit, I can't help but root for him. There's something about his messed by, his naughty personality, and his tone voice. It just kind of reminded me myself, you know. Anyway, I'll be moving to episode 2 next. Catch you on that.